See, I would say the joke again, but the issue with it is it's on Instagram Reels everywhere.
Oh, so you're
Mhm,
not
mhm.
original.
I'm not original, and I know you're not chronically online like I am.
Well, I disagree with
Yeah.
that,
Also,
but
I
that's
I
not a
I
bad
have to know,
actually.
what did you think of the Grammy post of Wes Anderson Part One?
I shouldn't be offended. What? The Grammy post?
Yeah, the Instagram
Oh,
post.
yeah, it was good.
Good.
Nobody else liked it though.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
probably even got to the last
n-
picture.
not even Ian, man. Not even Ian.
R.I.P. Ian. When
Yeah.
are you gonna have him on?
I don't know. What
He's
do
a
you th-
great guy.
what do you think? What do you think we should yap about with
With
Ian
Ian?
Dog? Yeah. Wolf of Wall Street. Is that what that
No.
is? Okay.
He's already
Okay.
seen that, right?
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Co-
I think we should watch Knock Knock with Ian.
Don't tempt me.
What about Babylon? Well, I guess we've already done an episode about
Yeah,
Babylon.
but I
so
mean,
there's
what
no
if we
point.
just did an episode of Babylon every week? Just
I don't have the time for that, unfortunately. But yeah.
with doing an episode every week, too much for you.
Yes, way too much. I'm a busy man. Anyways,
Welcome back.
way back to the Green
You,
Room
you know what?
podcast.
You know what episode we're on?
27.
27. That's cray cray.
I keep up with the times. I mean, we're rising to the top, guys. Anyways,
Yep.
today we're talking about Wes Anderson, part 2.
Part 2.
So,
So
we left off last time with
Yes.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
we talked about his first 6 films, which are
Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, The Royal Tenenbaums, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, The Darjeeling Limited, and Fantastic Mr. Fox,
beautiful.
respectively.
Hmm. Impressive. Very happy. You know.
Well,
you know
yeah,
them
so
all.
we're talking about the next 6. I believe it's at 6.
Yep.
Excluding the Henry Sugar ones.
Yep.
Because I've seen them, but I don't have a good recollection of it.
And also, do they really count? Because I don't know what I'm even gonna talk about with them.
It's complicated on Letterboxd too, because I'm like, do I just do I log that I've seen them individually, or do I watch the long one and then is there any
I just
difference?
log all of them.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
I like seeing that good old crisp
The
100%
100%.
for Wes Anderson because
Yeah.
that's where I'm at now, and I'm like,
I think I'm
yeah.
at 77, but I'm gonna finish that tonight. I'm gonna watch those, so I'm
Yeah.
excited for that. But other than that, we're talking about all of his other films. But I think that we should include Castello Cavalcanti,
Oh yeah,
the Italian one.
yes.
But that was 2013, so we can talk about that after Moonrise Kingdom,
Yes.
because Moonrise Kingdom was 2000.
So first off, Moonrise Kingdom,
Yes,
which came out what year?
2012.
2012. Great year. From it, 2 shorts came out from
Yep.
it.
Cousin Ben's screening
Yes.
and the books that Do You Like to Read,
yeah.
which was brilliant, by the way.
It was cool. So, Do You Like to Read was kind of just a dude reading the bits of the book that's in the movie.
It was her
I'm pretty
reading.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
So she takes Susie Bishop, who's played by Kara Hayward. She has several books that she stole from the library in the movie Moonrise Kingdom. And so there's different segments where she's reading those books. And then Wes Anderson decided to make them like actual animated shorts. So they're all kind of compiled. I believe there's like 6 books.
Yeah.
Total. And you have ball knowledge. You have Bob Balaban reading it, who is the librarian, but he's the narrator in Moonrise Kingdom. But yeah, I thought that was really significant. It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just checking it off for the 100%. I didn't really care about it too much. Definitely.
Bruh.
Yeah, I know.
Bruh.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm being dead honest. I did not care about it.
I liked it. I like how it starts off. It's like, if you like to read, keep watching. If you don't like to read, what are
Yeah,
you doing here?
that-
And I was
that's-
like, that's me. I felt like a kid. I was like, that's me. I like to read.
Kicking your feet a little bit when you heard
Kicking my
that.
feet a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, that was really fun. Cousin Ben's screening.
Hilarious.
It's also really fun. It's just fast paced. Jason
It-
Schwartzman is like,
yeah.
get
It's
out of here.
it's basically
Give him your glasses.
Moonrise Kingdom within Moonrise Kingdom.
Exactly. They're watching Moonrise.
They're
Kingdom.
yeah, they're watching Moonrise Kingdom in the movie, and you just see that troop just
Mhm.
bullying these guys and being like, you're like, what does he say? He tells something like, you're not allowed to watch this. It's like, never mind, you can come in.
Yeah. He's like, no latecomers, front row.
Yeah.
I love Moonrise Kingdom. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
So Moonrise Kingdom
Mm-hmm.
is a good movie. I first watched it. Is that January? No, March. Holy moly! I thought it was January for a second. No.
What?
I watched it March 7th, and I remember I was still kind of like. I wasn't doing the filmography thing at the time. I was just watching Moonrise Kingdom. And I first watched it because I watched all the trailers on IMDb. So I was like clicking on random Wes Anderson movies. I was like, what do I want to watch tonight? I think I watched the trailer for The Life Aquatic. Meh. Trailer for The Darjeeling Limited. Meh.
Yeah.
And then I watched the trailer for Moonrise Kingdom, and I was like, yeah, this is what I'm going to watch tonight. So I watched it, and it is a beautiful movie, and there's so much to talk with it. And I feel like there's some things I can't put into words. That's just how sweet it is. In my first review, I said, well, I won't read that in case you get flagged.
Yeah, that's valid.
Oh my gosh. I wrote about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 paragraphs about this movie. It's beautiful. It's truly beautiful. I think it's the only film of Wes Anderson's besides Bottle Rockets and Rushmore that was shot in the US of A. Shot in Rhode Island, and that big field in the movie, that field is very beautiful. And I love the colors. I love the cameras that they use to track Susie and Sam's travels. It's like a little GoPro type thing. This movie, it hits near and dear to my heart. It's very just nostalgic and sweet because I guess to premise it, there's a Boy Scout who knows how to camp, and he's like the best in his troop. And he runs away. He's meeting up with Susie Bishop, who has triplet younger brothers, and her parents are in a fiasco, played by Bill Murray and someone else. And the mom is having an affair with Bruce Willis, the sad, dumb police officer.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of just, like, it seems like a magical part about this story is that the children seem to have it all figured out, whereas the adults are all kind of struggling with different things. You have Edward Norton, who plays Scoutmaster.
This was your first time watching Ed Norton.
Yeah.
Right?
He's a...
You didn't know who this guy was until you watched this movie, right?
Well, his voice is familiar, so I imagine like he's in... I've seen him.
Fantastic, probably, yeah.
I don't think Fantastic.
No, he plays Christopherson, or he plays the son, Ash. I'm pretty sure. Fact check me, please. Please.
Yeah, ooh, tough. I'm not seeing it. Jason Schwartzman, and yeah, man, I don't know. Brian Cox is in Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Why wouldn't he be? No.
Yeah. So I think you're wrong.
Dang it, I am wrong.
That's okay. We're all wrong every once in a while. So watch that. He's in Kingdom of Heaven and Red Dragon. What have I seen him in? I want to think that...
Incredible Hulk.
Is he like... Oh, he's in The Dictator, so I guess I saw him in that.
Yeah. Well, you've seen The Incredible Hulk years ago.
No.
Really? We should watch it tonight. It's
He's in
a
Fight
masterpiece.
Yeah, I don't think so. Stop distracting me. Moonrise Kingdom. The beginning is also very magical. The swell of the orchestra. There's a kitten, and the kitten is adorable.
What do they talk about? Like, here are the strings, and here are the...
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So the original piece was put together by Henry Purcell in the late 16th century, and Benjamin Britten, who is more of a contemporary artist, English 60s. He kind of just he organized it so that you could follow along with the different parts of the orchestra. Benjamin Britten's music is used several times in the film, and I think it's quite exquisite, quite beautiful. I love so in the film, Bill Murray is those parents of Susie. They have a bullhorn, and that part of the film was inspired by Roman Coppola's childhood.
Okay.
So I just think that's a funny little.
Oh yeah, you did mention that before. Yeah.
Yeah. Mrs. Bishop. Yet nothing is quite as realistic as when Mrs. Bishop is washing Susie in the bathtub. "Oh, Susie," she says, "why is everything so hard for you?" And yet, though Sam is an orphan, he does not fare much better for lack of parents. "I always thought orphans' lives were more special," Susie says. "I love you," Sam tells Susie, "but you don't know what you're talking about." There's just moments in this film that just hit the heart. Just really realistic, and I think it's very sweet. One thing I'm not a big fan of
Yeah.
is the
Beach.
beach scene. First time I watched this movie, it really caught me off guard. Wasn't expecting that. Kind of same deal with the whole ear piercing scene,
Yeah.
which is really funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
He's like, "Are your ears pierced?" And then it just flashes, and she's like, basically. She's breathing heavily, but it's really funny. Kara Hayward, she says that the kitten, they still have the kitten. They got to keep the kitten in the movie. And she says that it is spoiled by her father, which I think is just something that's cool. What else was I going? Yeah, I do not like that one scene. Wes Anderson has talked about this is reminiscent of his own childhood and his own nostalgia and relationships. He said he never really had quite an experience like that, obviously. Nothing quite as intimate with another 12-year-old. And so
She said she was 12.
when I rewatched this film, I tried respecting it or trying to view it like from the artist standpoint, and I just couldn't do it. It just made me really uncomfortable.
It's so weird. Like,
yeah.
you get a movie like that it's objectively basically perfect of how it is, you know. And then you throw a scene in like that, and it's like, now I can't watch it with this and this.
You can't tell people about that, because then they're going to start thinking you're a pedophile.
Yeah.
You're going to have to edit that word out.
Nope.
Good. Nice. Okay. But overall, Moonrise Kingdom is just really beautiful. And I think the end, it always sits with me. It's just like it's very deep and profound heaviness, I would say. Because the very end, you have Sam. Well, Susie basically sacrifices herself. So to spoil the film if you haven't seen it yet, it kind of ends with a giant flood on the island. Harvey Keitel is in this as well. Great actor.
Mm-hmm.
Tilda Swinton, too, plays social services, and that's all you know about her character. But there's a big storm that comes in. Everybody's at the church, and they've been looking for Sam and Susie, who's run away now with Troop 55. Edward Norton is the camp counselor watching over those. Oh, those kids absolutely kill it, by the way.
Yeah.
They're great. I love them.
Yeah.
It's like
all the performances with the kids in this movie are like perfect. They're so good.
That whole thing when they have their weapons and you just like see this guy with a giant club with nails. He's like, so funny.
Yeah.
So funny. The kids absolutely kill it. But basically, the climax of the film is Susie and Sam are climbing out to the roof of the church, and Bruce Willis's character, he wants to adopt Sam, and Sam looks over at Susie, and Susie nods, and it's very like, I don't know why, but it just hit me very deeply because Susie is gonna have to live with her parents again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she has to go back. She's almost sacrificing herself so that Sam can be happy. And that really touched and moved me. And the end, when they're technically kind of married, but kind of not really married.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Schwartzman, he's phenomenal too. He's really funny. He has shades on, and he's I'm kind of all over the place. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm very tired. I hit the gym this morning too. That's probably what it is.
You could have used that extra sleep today.
I feel like I'm just yapping, and none of it is coherent.
No, it's beautiful.
But anyways, Sam is in Susie's room, and he's doing a painting, and it's just very beautiful and touching.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes you want to know what happens next. Like, if their love, are they like the average 12-year-old and they move apart, or does their bond stay strong together? And ultimately, we'll never know.
So how many times did you watch Moonrise?
3 times.
3 times. 2 more than me.
Yeah.
Definitely one that that's on the list of ones I'd rewatch. That, Life Aquatic, Royal
Aquatic.
Tenenbaums, Rushmore. I feel like all of those I just keep
Bangers.
watching. And French Dispatch, which we'll talk about.
Oh, absolutely. I might watch that
Yeah.
tonight.
I mean, low key though, Asteroid City I might have to rewatch, but that's interesting. But we'll get there. We'll get there when we get there.
I really don't know how to pronounce this next one.
no.
Castello Cavalcanti. Castello Cavalcante. It's Italian.
Yeah, so it's a short film that came out between Moonrise and the next film.
2013 it came out.
Yep. And is this a masterpiece?
It
Yeah.
genuinely. Yeah, like honestly, it's very good. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting to be so captivated and drawn in with like an 8-minute short film, but it's like Wes Anderson just flexing. He's like, look what I could do in 8 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, him and Jason Schwartzman are just an unstoppable duo. I
Mhm.
mean, they're dynamite together.
Yeah.
But this guy, he's an F1 driver. He comes in last in the race, or he's behind everyone else. And how they introduce him is really funny because you think at
Mhm.
first he's number 2.
Yeah, because everyone's like obsessed with this dude. It seems like
there's
they're
a
all
little
like,
kid playing with the model race car that's number 2, so you assume, oh, number 2, that's the number we're going for. But the race passes on, and then this guy who's in dead last, he crashes into a statue of Jesus in Italy.
yeah.
And his car catches fire, and he's freaking out. Some people speculate that he died because his great uncle is there, and people are like, "Oh, it doesn't make sense that he would be there unless the driver died in the car crash." So it's a theory.
Yeah.
But basically, this guy just rediscovers his ancestors, his family, and he has a couple drinks with them. He gets a plate of spaghetti, and he just has a good time.
Yeah.
But it's done so
Yeah.
beautifully, like.
Like the whole way that it just goes of you following around this, it's so stylistic.
Mhm.
It's like watching the first 10 minutes of Pulp Fiction,
Yes.
where all that's said is 2 people in a cafe talking about, why don't they rob restaurants? And then they like start shows them like starting to rob a restaurant, and then it cuts to Samuel Jackson and John Travolta talking about foot massage and
Yep.
if a guy died from it. And it's like really interesting, but all that conversation's like nothing.
Right.
In the same way, like this entire short isn't really anything. It's just a guy that loses a race and he accepts his defeat basically, gets some food, just vibes, finds family
vibing.
there. Yeah.
He's just vibing. He's
Yeah.
having a good time.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like long wide shots. Like, I love that. I love it when like it's exactly like Pulp Fiction, like the whole diner bit. It's just like a long shot,
Mhm.
and it makes me think of like the amount of time because you have to memorize all those lines. If you mess up like one word, oh, cut, you got to restart.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of respect for those types of shots, but I think they're also just fun to watch as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, the Grand Budapest,
Budapest
Hotel.
Hotel. What a film. Story within a story.
Mm-hmm. Inspired by Stefan Zweig's writings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've read a couple of his short stories.
I'll be honest, when I was rewatching this for this episode, it was kind of a fever dream.
Yeah.
Just because of the legal site that I was.
Oh, you had to do the ads again?
Yeah, it was like ads and stuff.
At that
and
point, you should just buy the Criterion collection.
I'm.
Just bite the bullet.
It is saved in my Amazon
Yeah.
wish list.
I don't think you get the Phoenician scheme with it, though. So what's the point?
Well, it goes up to Friends Dispatch, and as we'll talk
it doesn't
about,
have
it doesn't have
I
Asteroid
thought it
City.
had Asteroid City in it.
No, it doesn't.
Fair enough.
Because it's his first 10.
Sure.
Yeah, but yeah, Phoenician, I'll just buy on my own. I don't care too much. I mean,
I rewatched that today. Did you see
yeah,
that?
yeah, I did see that.
I was
Um,
surprised you didn't get it in. Oh,
You know how I am about rewatching stuff.
employment problems, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
I am employed.
and I'm not
employed.
big with rewatching movies unless it's like you
A
need to.
masterpiece like The Phoenician Scheme or Parasite.
Okay. Wes Anderson's a bit different because I've mentioned in the previous episode that I feel like Wes Anderson's movies you can watch so many times and they never feel old. As I've only rewatched Fantastic Mr. Fox, I've seen that 3 times now. But all the other ones I'm like
Yeah.
brand new to. So I haven't even really experienced that much. You have, definitely. You watched everything twice, basically, besides
Bottle
Asteroid
Rockets.
City and Battle Rocket.
um,
And Rushmore you did watch with me,
I
so
watched
that
a
was the
few
second.
so soon.
Yeah,
Roll of Tenenbaums.
you only saw it one time.
Yeah.
Okay, you should have watched that a second time because I like that so much, and you didn't.
Maybe I will. The Grand Budapest Hotel is one of the first movies I watched by Wes Anderson. I think I watched Fantastic Mr. Fox and then The Phoenician Scheme, and then I went to the Grand Budapest Hotel. And it's a masterpiece in so many senses.
Yeah.
Like, it is definitely Criterion. It's a fictional Europe that kind of combines about 20 years of history. So it's like there's war, there's turmoil, there's economical pressure, just a lot of stuff. You kind of see, just as the film progresses, the world kind of gets darker in a sense. It gets a little more violent, but stacked cast like nothing else.
Yeah.
So beautiful. What
Yeah.
was the first time you watched the Grand Budapest Hotel?
I watched it years ago.
Before you even knew it was Wes Anderson?
Before I really, I was like, people keep talking about this is a great movie. So the first time I watched it was January of 23, 2 years ago.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so this would have been when I was just watching so much stuff. So I was just
Were
trying
you
to get through
introduced
it.
to this in any way, or were you just like
I was just going down,
Criterion?
not Criterion. I was just, I don't know. I was randomly just watching through movies because I think at that time I was trying to watch one movie by one director or whatever. I was just going through.
Just going down the
Yeah.
filmography.
So yeah, Grand Budapest is honestly the first Wes Anderson I watched, and I feel like that's that way with a lot of people because Grand Budapest is his most famous, most popular, and best film for a lot of people. So I just want to get to, 4.2 on Letterboxd, like get out of here.
It's very easy to follow along as opposed to his later films from the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah.
But I believe this one, it's like one you could watch back to back to back to back and still find it engaging and interesting because there's so many different parts and pieces to it too. Stacked cast, as we said before. Just the slapstick humor, like Adrian Brody's character, pretty funny.
Yeah.
He has that iconic line.
You want to repeat it?
No, I can't.
Okay.
But you know.
Yeah,
You know.
Sure. I really like Willem Dafoe in it.
Do you not know what it is? The line? No, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. Pull it up on YouTube later. Yeah.
Say it.
You mean mute it? No. What's the point of mute it? Yeah.
Wait, mute me. Can you mute me?
But probably might pick up my mic though. You know how funny that would be? Like, oh, I'll mute you. You
both
hear a whisper.
mute both mics.
No.
You know, I want to tell you.
Yeah. Okay.
Adrian
okay.
Brody, great.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I do.
Hilarious.
That picked up. Yeah,
Yeah.
That. Oh man. If only he could call me that. I feel so.
Jeff Goldblum as well, who just talks. He's just a yapper. He's like a lawyer. He's just yapping, but he absolutely kills his role.
That's just who he is.
He's so
he just
fun.
yaps so much. But Willem Dafoe being like the hitman guy.
The vampire with the
Yeah, and he like doesn't talk at all.
He was funny.
The bit with him picking up all the fingers and taking them, the sledding scene.
Yeah, the whole ski chase thing.
Yeah,
beautiful to look at.
Yeah,
the ending is really funny too of that whole thing. I just love Zero and Monsieur Gustave's interactions with one another, and I like how near the end he calls in a favor, and you see all these hotel managers calling each other like their word is spreading. But everybody has a lobby boy under their like closest assistant. He's like, take over for me. But I thought that was really cool because it's just a bunch of cameos of like famous actors just showing up randomly.
Yeah.
We have Edward Norton's character who plays like a captain of the police, and He's great in it. Little Albert, Little Albie, I think is his nickname. Tilda Swinton, who has loads and loads of makeup on. She plays the 84-year-old woman. I think my favorite line from this film is Zero. He's like, she was 84, Monsieur Gusto. He's like, I've had older. It's
Yeah.
like, so funny.
So wild.
Yeah. This movie also has a lot of like intricacies because somebody kind of got framed for a murder and they think it's this one other character, and there's a lot of goose chases, and yeah, overall it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Highly
I feel like
recommend
it definitely deserves being. I feel like it deserves being like his like best
Yeah.
mainstream of like Grand Budapest Hotel, like his best one. Now obviously I don't think we think that of that being his best one. Yeah, we both don't.
But it's his first one that's very complex in that nature, I would say.
Yeah.
Like everything's very tightly interwoven.
Yeah.
And as well as just the inspirations drawing from Stefan Zweig, I think is just the cherry on top, because I've read a little bit of Stefan Zweig and he's just he's a very, very eloquent writer.
So we know you like to read.
I like to read.
You're a nerd.
Do you like to read? I like to read. I love reading.
Speaking of reading, a little
Yeah.
side tangent. I'm almost done with the first of the trilogy of Star Wars.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the screenplay.
No, I did not start it. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
So I should have like been like, yeah. But that's more of an off-camera thing because I know we're
Sure,
trying
sure.
to write something.
Yeah,
You know,
the
so that-
first Star Wars trilogy book.
Yeah, it's really cool because it's getting right to the part of how Chancellor Palpatine gets captured. Because the whole opening Revenge of the Sith is them going to get him.
Yep.
So it's like getting to the point of like how this is gonna go down. It's really cool.
Just watch the OG Clone Wars where you have Darth Sidious just.
You talking OG as
I mean,
2D
General
animated
Grievous,
or
that's my bad. General
Grievous.
Grievous, yeah.
I actually
Where
think
he's just mowing down Jedi, bro. He kills like 5 of them.
is this
You have
is this animated Clone Wars or 2D animated?
Yeah, the two. I'm saying the original.
Okay, Clone Wars.
Original.
Because I didn't watch the original. I do have some of the Clone Wars on DVD. And
I love
Blu-ray.
it. It's somebody like
Where
put
do I have it?
Doom music over the red clone trooper.
Oh,
Who's that?
where is it? Am I stupid? Oh wait, it's in the. Never mind.
Am I crazy? No. Okay. Who's that like Sith Padawan? That girl who's like the goth.
Asajj Ventress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is really off topic.
She's.
I'm
in there.
sorry, but so I have these,
Oh, okay.
and these nowadays
Expensive.
expensive.
Yeah, you have.
I
all the
got this.
seasons?
I got this used for $20.
You have all the seasons.
I don't have all of them.
Wow.
So this I have
Damn.
4,
Yeah.
and I have 5 on DVD. This is still dope. My grandma-
DVD. I want Blu-ray.
Yeah, I know. And I got a little bit of season 1, and I do have the movie also. But this is like it's disc 3. I don't know why it's own.
Bruh.
I know, right? It's like not even the full thing. But this is what I was raised on with my childhood.
Yeah.
This is what I watched the most.
Same. No, unfortunately.
It's probably like, yeah, sure, buddy.
All right, let's talk about Isle of Dogs, because Isle of Dogs is a beautiful movie.
Mhm.
The first time I saw this, wasn't a big fan of it. I was turned off by not necessarily the animation style, but I felt like it's weird because I viewed it as a children's movie, but obviously it's not necessarily
PG-13. That's all you gotta
a
know.
children's movie, right?
Yeah.
And I also watched it on my phone, so it's a small screen, low quality. The second time I watched this, Blu-ray, big TV, completely changed the encounter with this film. It is simply gorgeous, and I realized that animation is an art form. It should not be constrained to specific genres. Like, because you think of adult animation, there's a million things that go in your head, but I think it really is just a format. I mean, Invincible, for one, is... You like Invincible, right?
Yeah, I'm caught up with that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So it's just like, Isle of Dogs is kind of in between that and your typical animated Disney film. So many layers of beauty in this movie. They had 9 dogs on the set, like real dogs that they would just like pet and keep for inspiration for the animators.
Okay.
There were about 40 different teams working on this movie. So one of the teams was, puppets, obviously.
Yeah.
Another one was the hair. So they would take like fur from alpacas and dogs, and they would like sew it on, which is crazy. You had another department for just the costumes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yoko Ono is in this movie too, by the way, which is crazy. Do you know who that is? John Lennon's
Yeah.
wife.
Or was at some point.
Yeah. Well, I think he
And her
was-
name is Assistant Scientist Yoko Ono. So like her name's in
Yeah.
it anyway. That's hilarious.
Yoko Ono is in this, which is just crazy to me. But I believe this was shot in London, and I mean stacked cast, like just
Bryan Cranston. The Atari's name. He hasn't been in anything else. He's
Atari
an
Kobayashi?
actual. I'm saying like the actor name. He's an actual whatever language he's speaking the whole time.
Atari Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, his actual name. Never mind. Edward Norton.
Yep.
Both love him. Bill Murray. Iconic.
Classic.
Jeff Goldblum.
Bob Balaban,
Mm-hmm.
Scarlett Johansson.
Greta Gerwig's in this.
Yep. I literally, I was watching this with my sisters. I rewatched this, and she's like, Greta Gerwig. I was like, who is that? She's like, she directed the Barbie movie. I was like, what?
You didn't watch it yet, really.
No.
Dude. If you watch
Greta, I like Greta Gerwig. I
Okay.
only know her from Isle of Dogs. But
think about it. If you want to
She's
watch,
better than Greta Thunberg.
if you want to watch her movie, she has like only 3 that she directed. I'm
Yo,
pretty
she's
sure.
in Narnia. Wait.
She's
wait,
making
wait.
Narnia.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, but she did Jay Kelly. Was that good?
I
That
don't
was
know.
good. I heard good
I
things.
only have seen Barbie by her, but I do want to watch Little Women, which I might be the only male that has ever said that. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, definitely.
What an interesting person.
Yeah.
Huh.
I want to.
heard, yeah.
I want to see the trailer for Narnia when that comes out to see what it's gonna look like. I'm terrified because I mean Narnia,
Sure. Noah Baumbach is in Jay Kelly. Interesting. I've heard good things about that.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson is
Yep,
in this.
I already
of
said
course.
that.
Did you? My
Yeah.
bad. I was not paying attention.
Isle of Dogs was going to be a segment for the French Dispatch, but they just decided to make this thing a whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's very beautiful. It's just fun to watch. Like there's so
Yeah.
many things that
Yeah.
are going on, and
Yeah.
so many layers. That's signature Wes Anderson.
In the opening, it says all barks are translated to
Rendered
English,
into English.
which I think is brilliant to
Yeah.
do.
Even
And they
the-
still have a narrator to like help us
yes
know what's going
How
on. Because
they-
like because they have everyone. Because it's Japan, right?
yeah
Yeah,
Megayashi.
yeah. Everyone that's in Japan, it shows them all talking. You don't know what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Your only reliance is on the narrator
Yep.
and the person that can translate. All that.
The
So like,
transfer student
so like
from
you'll see them talking,
Ohio.
and then you'll actually like you'll see like a person off to the side talking, and I think that was brilliant in every way, because I mean like, you kind of you wonder a lot of the times with movies that have animals talking in English, and then humans are talking in English. It's like,
yeah.
what's going on? But in this, it's like you're an animal, you're a dog, basically like dog, DAWG.
You can understand the
Yeah.
dogs, but the dogs can't understand the humans
Mhm.
because, and neither can we, because they're speaking Japanese, and we don't understand. Your average viewer is not going to understand Japanese,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, and that's you
Um,
watch JoJo.
But I think you could study this movie. You're watching JoJo. You could
Nope.
study this movie and just how he tells the story, just the cinematography, I think is brilliant. The soundtrack, really moving. Love it. They have the Japanese war drums, which I think is just a very nice and
Oh,
delicate
yeah.
touch. They have that whole Japanese making sequence when he's like chopping up the stuff.
Yeah,
And just the
I heard
amount
that.
of detail
I
to
heard that was like mind blowing to make.
Yeah. I mean, just watching it blows my mind. And
Yeah.
then at the very beginning, when the mayor is giving his speech, you just have those faces in the auditorium and they're clapping, they're doing stuff in the
Yeah.
background.
When I was seeing that, I was like, how did they animate
It's
this?
crazy. It just
Like-
gets bigger and bigger.
hmm And another thing I really loved too was the opening credits had like that whole drum.
Yep.
It was music
Yeah,
going the whole
the
time.
Japanese war
I
drums.
was instantly like, oh, this is gonna be great.
It's a
This is like
banger.
this is so good.
It's a banger.
Yeah. Isle of Dogs. I love it so much. I mean, the plot is,
It's like a spy, espionage, political thriller.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but not really spies. Well, you have the hacker, but you have
Yeah.
Tracy, the foreign exchange student from Ohio,
Yeah.
who has a
Ew.
crush
Boo.
on
Can't believe we're next door neighbors with them.
Akira
Atari.
Kobayashi. Atari Kobayashi. I remember the last name, but I never remember the first name, which is fine because in Japan the names are reversed.
So is actual.
Kobayashi Atari. That's how you would say his name
Oh,
in
okay.
Japanese. It's opposite how we do it. We do first name and then
Interesting.
last name. They do last name and then first name.
What
Anyways.
about middle name? Is that just always excluded?
I don't know if Japanese have middle names, but they probably do.
You know people that like to be called by their middle name? It's weird. It's really weird. I mean, we both know someone that goes by their middle name, but I don't know if you're ready for that.
Bruh.
You know?
Yes, I know.
Okay, never mind.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you
Brother.
didn't know ball knowledge like that.
James. Yeah, I know. I know before you. Okay, let's talk about the French Dispatch of the Liberty, Kansas Evening Sun.
You done with Isle of Dogs?
What
Okay.
else would you like to add?
Watch it. 4.1. That's
Go
one.
watch it. It's brilliant.
4.1 is crazy.
Brilliant. So many ways.
Absolutely. Oh, one other thing. You were talking about you watched this first on your phone.
Yeah.
You want me to read a list of movies I first watched on my phone
Not really.
that people would get really mad at? Lord of the Rings.
Mm,
I watched it on my phone in multiple different sittings
okay.
and days
Well,
because I thought I was a busy boy.
you're obviously not. You don't respect the grind enough.
I
You're not
don't-
ready for
I
that
don't.
conversation. Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna go Silmarillion on your butt.
What if we get the other dude here that never mind.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, he's back.
No, I was thinking anyway. Sorry for people.
You're gonna have to
stop.
stop. You're gonna have to edit that one out.
That was too long. I
Yeah,
know.
that was too
I'm-
long.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the French Dispatch of the Liberty, Kansas Evening
No,
Sun.
no. French Dispatch.
The French Dispatch.
People that say it by the full legal name is like, what's wrong with you?
I'm just flexing.
It's like-
it's fun to say. Say it,
it-
like really fast. You try it.
French Dispatch of the Liberty, Kansas Evening Sun. Okay,
It's just fun.
that was fun.
It
Okay,
was just
anyway.
I said, I believe this is his magnum opus, his most intricate and mesmerizing story. This film needs to be studied by cinephiles for generations, and I believe that wholeheartedly. This movie has Timothy Chalamet in it.
Mhm.
I don't really watch much with him, but I know that you guys, you fake posers out there who claim to be cinephiles, you're like, oh.
If
Timothy
he's in it,
Chalamet.
I'll watch it because you
Right.
got Wonka, you got Marty Supreme, you got Dune in there, you got Interstellar in there. Barely.
Yeah,
Barely.
Interstellar.
Barely.
The Interstellar.
What
reference
else?
is
What else
crazy.
is he in that's banging off of the dome? Do I have anything off the dome with him? Freaking Dune. Dune part.
I
I
feel like you
know I
already
said
said
Dune
that.
already.
Yeah.
Dune.
It has a stacked
keep going.
cast. Just read
Hold
the
up,
names who are in this film.
I'm just gonna pull up what else he's in. Just why not?
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
We're not
Oh, yeah.
talking about.
Lady Bird. He's in Little Women.
No, you gotta watch it.
Oh, Beautiful Boy, of course.
Listen,
Complete unknown.
Owen Wilson is in The French Dispatch. We have Jeffrey Wright, who is one of my favorite actors to appear in the last 3 Wes Anderson films. We have Bill Murray.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
We have a couple French actors and actresses.
Yep. Pronounce
This
their
is
names.
the first time, that he worked with Benicio del Toro.
Christoph Waltz.
Jason Schwartzman is in here. Willem Dafoe, Edward Norton,
Holy crap.
Angelica Huston.
I clicked on the entire cast list and it's so big.
Yeah, it's long.
Like, it's beautiful. Beautiful to see.
There's just so many great people in this movie, so go watch it. It is filmed in France, obviously, because it's called The French Dispatch. Basically, this film is set up in a way so there's this guy who started this magazine, but he has finally kicked the bucket, and his last will and testament is that the magazine will be dismantled after he dies, release one final issue, and then the proceeds will go to the staff. And so you're watching him compile the final edition of his magazine. before he dies. And so the film is really in like 3 different segments,
Mhm.
3. Yes.
I'd say 4, just because the opening and ending makes its own.
Kind of, yeah. I'll give you that
whatever.
one.
Yeah.
It's in different segments, and each segment is told very differently. So
Mhm.
the first
Yep.
segment is Owen Wilson on a bicycle, and he's writing about a town, and he writes about this town in 300 words. I'm very interested to see if what he reads is actually 300 words or not. But you get to see this small town in France. You see all these different people doing different things. It's just choreographically mesmerizing, and especially the opening scene when you have like that street
Yeah.
and it's just empty, and then people just start going and doing their
Mhm.
own thing. Just cinematically, very, very unique.
Yes.
And how the story is told is also one of my favorite ways that Wes Anderson has done such a thing. The second segment is
Is this with Benji Del Toro?
yes,
It's him. He's a criminal. He's in
Yes.
jail. You see him painting, and then you see he's painting a.
Simone naked in cell block 9.
Mhm. It was, I don't think I've laughed so much though. But you know what I'm gonna say, right? Like, so he's like painting whatever, and then he like walks up to her, and he's like dragging a
He gets
paintbrush on her.
yeah,
Like it's just
he's
little.
getting the skin tone right.
Yeah, he's doing that, and she's like, okay, I'm done. He's like, okay, and then you see him go to like just separate corners. She's putting clothes on, and then you see the painting, and it just scribbles. Did you notice that? Maybe I'm stupid, but
It's the painting. What are you talking about? Yeah.
like it looked
It's
like he
not-
wasn't even painting her, so he was just staring at her the whole time, and he was like using it as an excuse to stare at her. That's what I got from that.
No, he painted the actual painting, the one that you see later.
Oh, okay.
The use of color in this film is very unique and dynamic. A
Mhm.
lot of it is in black and white, except
Yep.
for the segments where you see his paintings,
Mm-hmm.
as well as there's this really cool sequence when he's lying on a bed and he like shifts his head, and the whole
Oh yeah.
glass ceiling just splits into different colors. And that's when he gets his inspiration for his next project.
Adrian Brody.
This whole thing is told. So that's the story. But Tilda Swinton is giving a PowerPoint presentation
Yeah.
about the life of this artist,
Yeah.
and it's just it's so weird because there's
Yeah.
so many complexities and different just
So it cuts to her
lines.
yapping, then it cuts to him in black and white. It cuts to color at some points, then it cuts back to her.
There's
in
this
color.
whole segment where the camera just zooms out and she starts stammering and getting uncomfortable, and then she talks about something that Moses
Moses
Rick.
Rothenhaler.
Rosenthaler.
Okay.
Maybe. He was trying to do something inappropriate to Tilda Swinton's character. And it's just like, this movie is just so refreshing. Eventually, Moses becomes a kung fu master. He gets his freedom. But yeah, Adrian Brody is a really fun character in this film as well.
Yeah.
And that whole sequence is just,
He really wants him to make a whole magnum, like a bunch of big old paintings. He's like, come on, like his people are studying this dude's paintings, and they're
yep. They smuggle everybody into the prison where he's being held, so they're like bribing the guards, and then the prisoners want to get bribed too.
Mhm.
Just really funny. Adrian Brody has like uncles, and they're art appraisers and whatnot. And Adrian Brody is just really funny in this film too, because he's like, look at this painting. Now look at this picture of a sparrow that Moses drew. He drew this in 45 seconds. That means he has the capability of drawing something like this, but he thinks that painting is beautiful.
Mhm.
The second sequence is
Timothy Timothy Chalamet
yeah. Well,
is a chess wizard, as some would say, not wizard.
he loses
It just opens with him playing chess. That's it. But he is in a whole group of nerds, basically, like
revolutionaries.
revolutionaries.
You need to read Les Mis to really understand French culture. Not that I'm saying
I'll just watch the movie.
I'm not saying I'm a professional or an expert in any regards, but
Yeah.
this movie has very complex layers, and you're not going to understand that if you don't understand French history. Like, you can understand it, but
Yeah.
Maybe I'm trying to portray that I'm smarter than I actually am. But yes, it's Timothy Chalamet's character. He kind of likes this girl, and she's pretty hot, the French one.
I mean, French.
This teacher is writing her article. She's being hosted by Timothy Chalamet's family, who's also trying to set her up on a blind date, which is really funny. One of Timothy Chalamet's character, I should just look at his name, but it's probably in French. Zeffirelli. Chalamet has a buddy who is conscripted into the army. He has to serve his term, so he's away for about 8 months, I believe, or a year.
Yeah.
And him and a bunch of his other friends, they play chess. They talk about political ideas. They want to make a change and a revolution. Eventually, the friend comes back. He burns his badge. He deserts. And that kind of starts the whole battle between the youth and the police. And so Timothy Chalamet writes a manifesto. He has the teacher correct it, and she adds an appendix, which is the best part of this manifesto. Just really funny. They eventually things come to a head, and there's this whole standoff, and then the revolutionaries are playing chess against the mayor. And that whole sequence is fun. Then there's fireworks that go off, but nobody really gets hurt. Timothy Chalamet runs off with his French girlfriend, and they do some stuff. And then he climbs. They have a radio broadcast. They're broadcasting their manifesto. There's a power outage, so he climbs up to the radio antenna, and then he dies. And the final article reads, "Revolutionary chess player dies," something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the this when that's going on. There's also the teacher that's writing a piece on him also.
Yep.
So that's a whole nother piece going on.
That's the actual piece that ends up in the magazine, not the manifesto.
Yeah,
the piece
and
that the teacher's
it was really cool seeing her because she's in 2 projects by the Coen brothers that I think you should watch.
Fargo. I'll watch Fargo.
And Burn After Reading because it's a 90-minute one, and it's completely absurd.
Okay.
Brad Pitt, George Clooney.
Yeah, I think you talked about that on the podcast before. Is it
Yeah.
the one where they switch bodies?
No.
No.
That's
Nicolas Cage and...
Face Off,
Yeah.
which I do have.
Maybe
also.
I'll watch that one.
I have if you want to borrow it. Blu-ray.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. I don't blame you.
Frances McDormand, we should say, plays the teacher. And she's really good. Okay, and then the final segment, Jeffrey Wright, the chef, the guy who has the typological memory. The use of color in this is also dynamic. This guy is being interviewed on a television broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
The reporter asks him, "Is it true that you have a photographic memory?" The reporter says, "No, I have a typographic memory. I remember everything that I've ever written." So you get a backstory. It's weird because this sequence is a flashback of him recollecting his article that he wrote many years ago for the final episode, for the final magazine.
Crazy. And yeah, it tells that whole thing. And then what did you think of towards the end of the story? It cuts to this full
an animated
comic
chase.
Yeah.
I thought it was very reminiscent of Hergé style, who wrote The Adventures of Tintin. I loved it.
Okay. Yeah, my brother came in when I was watching it, and it was that, and he's like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "Trust me, this is not what I've been watching the whole time."
Right. There's a whole sequence with the chef as well, and the chef is just really great. I think it's a very unique film. It tells a very unique story, and that final
definitely his most complex one. It's just mind-blowing, really, of how he came up with this. I mean, 3 different stories, with a whole big one going on too, and it's. I hope he makes more like that.
Yeah,
honestly, because it was so fun to watch. It makes me want to rewatch it.
There's so many nuances because there's a whole freaking part in the middle where they're like. Not even the middle. I think it's the first segment when she's like, obviously this happened, and this is an excerpt from my play. Remember that? And it just shows a play scene for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like, what? There's just so many layers and complexities to this, which make a rewatch like almost necessary to understand it. But it's a really fun movie. I love the ending. The ending is it sits very heavy. I'm not sure why. The score is beautiful as well. I believe that Alexandre Desplat won a couple of awards, and he is French too. So I feel like that's kind of fun. Oh, I'm very sure that the first instrument you hear on the soundtrack, by the way, too, is French horn. So I think that's funny.
Okay.
There's a lot of French in this movie, but that does not subtract from its beauty.
And it isn't overly annoying too, because I feel like a lot of like when you switch to different countries, it's kind of like, okay, this is getting a little old. Isle of Dogs doesn't do it, which is nice, and French Dispatch definitely doesn't do it.
French Dispatch is a beautiful movie. Bill Murray plays the main magazine editor. He dies, and the very end, they all write the obituary together. And I thought that was a very cool, like, emotional, touching. Everybody kind of joins in together. One of his rules is no crying, and so everybody's like, stoic about it.
Yeah.
But truly beautiful. Also, something that's very interesting is I think this one in particular, I don't know if Asteroid City was, but he dedicates this movie to a lot of, I believe, old dead reporters. Like at the very end, he has a sequence of names that come on. So it's like an homage to that in a sense.
Yeah.
I like to apologize. My throat keeps getting dry. So you got to talk more.
I'm sorry.
Asteroid City, baby.
I just enjoy listening to. I mean, you're the one that makes this pod a podcast,
You're the one that makes this podcast a podcast.
I mean, I make it, but you're the one that makes it,
I don't believe that's
you see
true.
what I'm. Yeah.
If you have the chance, watch these in Blu-ray, because I did not watch Asteroid City in Blu-ray, and that definitely made it less enjoyable.
I didn't even watch it physically. Yeah.
10-minute ads again?
Nope. I locked in.
Did you watch it on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Blu-ray, good quality or not really?
No.
You should just go to your library. There's one
I know.
5 minutes down the road. I pass it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You just go there, see what movies they have. But the library I go to has a stacked Blu-ray collection. It's genuinely beautiful, all the things they have.
Yeah.
Like they had Babylon in Blu-ray. I mean, I have Babylon,
okay.
but it's like they just have so many things.
You go to the one. I should start.
We
going
should
there.
not make a habit of.
I know.
ourselves.
I mean, you started it, so yeah.
But that's the
all
library
right.
I get. Yeah, but I mean, there's so many movies. I might just go home and watch The French Dispatch again. As long as
Low
my
key?
family's not home, so
Yeah.
they don't walk in on the.
Yeah.
Wrong
I mean, do you want to
parents.
borrow anything if are your parents not coming home? Then maybe
Well, my mom is.
Face Off. Definitely watch Face
Bruh.
Off. Absolutely great movie.
Do you have The Nice Guys?
No, I don't. That's a great one though.
Yeah, classic.
You haven't
Okay.
seen it though, right?
Asteroid City.
So
Just like
Asteroid
all
City.
Wes Anderson films, stacked cast. We got Margot
Jay-
Robbie in this.
Jason Schwartzman, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Jeffrey Wright, Tilda Swinton, Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Adrian Brody,
Jeff Goldblum.
and
Steve Carell.
Willem Dafoe. Wait, no. Steve Carell has
Carell.
made his debut in Anderson films.
Bob Balaban.
And Steve Carell deserves to be in a lot more. Let me tell you. I think
Oh, Tom Hanks was in this too. Did you say
I
that?
said
Tilda Swinton?
Yep.
We had Sue George reappear, which I was a big fan of. He's that Brazilian artist
Mhm.
who plays the David Bowie songs in The Life Aquatic, but he was a part of the band. We have Maya Hawke, who I just learned about today.
you didn't even know.
I didn't know who that was. Everybody's like, oh, Stranger Things. Her parents are Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke. I didn't
You
even
didn't
know
know
they
that.
were married.
You didn't.
There's a total mind blog. But, dude, Maya Hawke, she plays a teacher, and
Yeah.
she kills it. She's
Mhm.
great as the
Yeah.
teacher. I think the teacher was, like, my favorite. Oh, she's also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Okay. So I probably saw her in that. I think she's one of the homeless.
Yeah. She's also in the Stranger Things finale.
I don't care.
I know.
I do not care. Stranger Things, boo.
Dude, you watched the first 4 seasons? Calm down.
6 or 7.
That was out of place. That was terrible. I'm gonna cut that out. It was so
Okay,
bad.
you liked Asteroid City. You gave
What
it
do you mean liked?
You gave it a
I gave
higher review than I did.
gave it half a star higher than
Tell me
you.
about it.
So, Okay, I'll be honest. Asteroid City, I feel like I'll probably put it in his top 3 on a rewatch. Because I just been thinking about it so much
Okay.
after watching it, of just everything that happens in it, Because I didn't really know what it was about. I first thought it was about faking the moon landing, because I knew they made a movie about
Yeah, yeah.
how they faked the moon landing. I thought that it was this, but it wasn't. So I was very surprised at just what this was all about. Didn't know what was going on. Jason Schwartzman and Scarlett Johansson's relationship's funny, with them two in different rooms,
Yeah.
looking out the window, and they're just talking. The way they like start reading the script for her was really cool, and there's so many interesting, weird cuts that happen throughout this movie. There's a
Yeah.
random musical number, in that one bit.
I love that part.
Yeah, that shows there's the whole black and
He's
there's
6.7 feet tall or whatever. Yo,
yeah.
Wes Anderson out here doing 6'7" jokes before.
Before it was
You got the right generation though. It's like
Yeah,
kiddos.
yeah. The black and white bit was really interesting with Adrian Brody
Yeah.
and Edward Norton's there too. I'm guessing you gave it 2.5 stars because you see Edward Norton kiss a guy.
Jason Schwartzman's character. Yeah, I was like, what the heck is this? I was like so confused by it. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But then yeah, it alludes also to Adrian Brody's character leaving his wife, who looks wait, let me double check this because I don't want to be wrong.
Oh boy, you're gonna be wrong now.
I might be. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, I'm wrong, and that's kind of racist. So I'm not gonna say what I thought.
I like the coming of age bit with the cadets, because the two were kind of like falling in love, which was really cool to see.
Dinah and Woodrow.
And there's the whole deep meaning of they just lost their mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, this film is slightly confusing because you keep going back between someone writing a play, the cast call, everybody flying to put on the play, and then it's like a movie. There's color, black and white. Bryan Cranston is the host, who is in black and white all the time except for that one thing, and that was the best part of the movie.
I love that bit so much.
So you have him introducing this as a play. So he's talking about the playwright, he's talking about what happened, he's talking about these characters meeting, and then Scarlett Johansson's character and someone else's mother are in line for the shower, and he just like walks in and he's like, am I supposed to be on? Am I too early? And they're just like, what? And then he leaves, and then they kind of stumble through their lines again, which shows that it's a play, but it's complex in that kind of regards. But yeah, we have Margot Robbie in this for like 2 minutes.
I didn't even pick up on that until now.
So this movie starts to make sense when Jason Schwartzman is like, I need to know, and he leaves. He walks out of the stage or however they're doing it. I don't understand.
Oh yeah, that is okay.
He walks out. He's like, I want to know what this play is about. What is it about? I don't understand. And so he steps outside for some fresh air. Margot Robbie's character steps out. She's an actress in another part of the play, but she memorized the lines for the one that he's in, Jason Schwartzman is in, and then she just goes on and on about their lines. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like certain things about this movie. I watched some of the behind the scenes, and they have a whole, like, they made this set in Spain. So it's like, it's not an Italian, it's not a spaghetti western, but it's like a European western.
I really liked the alien scene too.
I didn't.
Really?
The whole green thing.
I thought that was.
I like the green thing when it's the black and white transition.
Yeah.
His Adrian Brody's wife is like, "Oh, you finished the spaceship, the green thing." He's like, "Yep." He turns. I like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it just felt too CGI for me.
Well, it wasn't just like the lighting, but I just liked you see like the alien come down and everyone's just like sitting there like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I liked those bits a lot. I don't know. It's just that's the thing though. Like Asteroid City doesn't like a lot of his movies like you like feel something with them.
Yeah.
Asteroid City doesn't. Same with Bottle Rocket. They're both just like they're movies.
It feels very two-dimensional. There's still some aspects that I really like, and I think some characteristic Wes Anderson in this film. It just didn't move me or grip me as much as his other emotional films have. But this one, I really liked the triplets, the young triplets.
Mm-hmm.
So fun, so cute. Their whole interactions with Tom Hanks.
Yeah, they're really good at acting too.
Adorable.
Like, yeah.
They're like, I'm a witch, I'm a vampire. Just really
Yeah.
fun. Just really fun. There's so many things that are on my mind. This film is weird too because strange. It's different. I shouldn't say weird.
We've seen
Because
Stranger Things.
it's 3 different scenes.
Mm.
So the first scene takes place on the first day. The second scene takes place on the next day. And then the third scene
It's next
takes
week.
place next week.
Yeah.
And you have a carnival set up because there's an alien here.
Yeah. I liked after the alien thing happened, then it showed like government came and was like quarantine everyone,
Yeah.
and they did that whole phone booth thing.
Yeah.
So then they can get a phone call out to someone, and then it just cuts and just shows so many people here
So
and
many
being
people that
like,
show up.
aliens are here. Yeah.
It is
It's like
pretty
that.
fun.
That is how it would.
Most
That's,
likely.
that's how it would happen here.
What else do I like about this movie? I like the set. Like the whole.
Yeah.
It's like very intricate. Very
And it
close.
feels very open too.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you think of a set, you think it very enclosed, and it's like you're looking at this, but like the whole thing is just
I mean, it is realistic. Like they found just a stretch of desert. They
Yeah.
built those big monuments in the distance.
mm-hmm.
But I do like how like you follow the train and then you're there and there's just stuff that's like, what's going on? So they have like that unfinished rampway. Like, what's going on with that? Some cacti spread around. You have Steve Carell's whole thing where it's like, you can buy this land from this juke machine. I did like how they're making those alcoholic beverages and you see how the machine would do it. Like it pours the bottle and then it cuts off a slice of the orange rind.
Yeah.
Just kind of fun. What else?
I mean, I feel like that's it.
There's one oh Jeffrey Wright's opening speech. He's like, my father went off to fight the war to end all wars. It didn't, and he came back in a casket. Like that whole thing where he's like
yeah.
chapter 1. That's eloquently put.
Yeah.
He says such few words, but he says so many tremendous things. I want to like pull that up almost and just read that off because it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I really like that part. Cool.
Oh yeah, he's also on Phoenician Scheme. I didn't even know that. Jeffrey Wright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come in. Hello. Yes. Good to see you. He's the one who gives the blood transfusion.
Okay. Oh yeah.
The Phoenician Scheme.
Phoenician Scheme.
Beautiful movie.
Yeah.
A lot of people say Wes Anderson's films have been similar, like from the last 3. I believe that his style,
yeah.
there's certain things that thread together, and I would absolutely agree there's some correlation. But I feel like each film is just a different setting, different plot, different characters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel
Same
like,
actor.
yeah, same actors, but I don't feel like that's almost comparable in a sense. Like I would not say his films have been similar or the same. I think it's a unique style that he has, and I think he just does things with it every time he shakes it up. Like that whole beginning sequence where Benicio del Toro is in the bathtub, like that's unique. That whole palette thing,
Yeah.
beautiful.
That was beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. I rewatched that today. Michael Cera,
Mm-hmm.
his character is absolutely
Yeah.
the best. He's so fun.
I th-
Bjorn.
I think Wes Anderson should do one with like Maya Hawke, Michael Cera, Steve Carell. I think he should do one with like ones that have been cast in his movies prior, but not enough of them. Like Jason Schwartzman, give him a break.
Yeah.
Love him, give him a break.
I don't think was Bill Murray in Asteroid City. I'm pretty sure he wasn't, unless he
Yeah, he
played.
might have not been. Oh, Riz Ahmed, who is in Sound of Metal.
Yeah,
He's
he's in the Phoenician Scene. He's
yeah,
great.
I love him.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
I mean, okay, Bryan Cranston, I can watch anything with this guy in. I mean, Asteroid City, I did love him in it because the whole movie was just narrated by him, and I am not complaining if he narrates a whole freaking movie. Dude, that whole scene though, with him being like, "Oh, I'm actually in it," my bad, and he just steps out. Oh. But finish the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I was just talking about the bit with Bryan Cranston in Asteroid City. Yeah. What are you doing?
Bill Murray was sick and couldn't work.
Oh, so who replaced him then? Do you know who? Like what character you should have been? So I don't know if it would say or not.
Oh, I think he was gonna play Steve Carell's part,
Oh, okay.
the hotel.
Well, I'm kind of
manager.
glad that Steve Carell got it then. Yeah.
That left the director searching for somewhat other ways to incorporate Murray into the film. Eventually, he devised a character for Murray, making him the head of an aeronautics company and also the actor who's playing the aeronautics tycoon in the film's movie within a movie framework.
Okay. So
So, over at the New Yorker, you can check out a fake promotional trailer Anderson shot for the film within a film, in which Murray presents the project to the audience with help from Jason Schwartzman. So he's not in the actual movie; he's like in a film within a film promotional thing.
yeah,
Kind of cool,
yeah.
but yeah,
Luckily,
the Phoenician Scheme.
we have a whole episode of us talking about it. I will say that episode is half done. We were both like
Oh,
tired.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The Phoenician Scheme. So the whole shoebox thing is actually based off of Wes Anderson's father-in-law.
Okay.
So he called his daughter over, who is Wes Anderson's wife, and he like was scared that he was gonna die. So he like showed her all these shoeboxes of projects that he had. Wes Anderson has also said that his father-in-law is like a lion, and so a lot of Zaza Borda's characters based off of his father-in-law. So I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
The whole bathtub scene that we were referencing earlier,
Yeah.
he was like genuinely in that bathtub for like 7 hours. And how they got that shot was they were moving really fast, but they shot it in slow motion,
Okay.
which is really interesting.
Yeah.
Because you think, why? But
Yeah.
Mia Therapleton, great actress. We hope to see her again in some upcoming
Mhm.
projects.
Mhm.
I think this is her debut, but she just really shines in it. Absolutely kills it. The Phoenician Scheme is definitely one of my favorites. I just love the dynamic of it. I just love the funny little bits of humor. Help yourself to a hand grenade, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's just
Bryan
it's,
Cranston, Tom Hanks playing basketball. Iconic bit.
It's very lighthearted, but it's also profound because there's a lot of biblical sense of, this guy who's lived a not really righteous life
Mhm.
keeps having visions of his death and he keeps almost dying. But because of that, he wants to reconnect with his daughter who has kind of been estranged. She's a
Yeah.
nun. She's 21 years old. But yeah, it's really about a father and a daughter trying to reconnect, and a businessman facing and coming to terms with his own death. But he makes the right decision in the end, which I believe is a show that his character really has evolved from the beginning of the film.
Mhm.
The very beginning, he's pretty selfish. He's doing stuff out of his own
Yeah.
accord, but he claims to change because of his daughter's influence. But he gives up his family fortune to make his final project come to be. But he pays the workers who built the project, and he ends the famine that's been plaguing the area of Phoenicia. And we had a jump scare of Benedict Cumberbatch.
Mhm.
Scarlett Johansson's in this as well.
Yep.
She's really fun. She has like a thick accent for this movie. And the whole basketball bit, a lot of fun. But yeah, Jeffrey Wright is in this too.
Mhm.
Michael Cera. It's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
If you want to know more about the Phoenician Scheme, go watch our episode about it. But I
Yeah.
believe that wraps it up for Wes Anderson. Any
Yeah.
final comments?
I don't know why you're asking me. You're the one that can ramble on.
I was rewatching The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and one thing that I noticed that I think is just a cherry on top in that sequence where Ned is dying, there's a drop of water that goes over the camera, and it's red. And you're like, oh, that's weird. It just comes out of nowhere. And then the camera slowly goes underwater, and you just see the water is just completely red. And I thought that was such a unique storytelling device that Wes Anderson used in The Life Aquatic. Very emotional film.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's Wes Anderson
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, Wes Anderson. What are the 6 movies you talked about?
Moonrise Kingdom, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Isle of Dogs, French Dispatch of the Kansas Evening, Liberty Sun, or however the heck it goes, Asteroid City, and The Phoenician Scheme.
Okay. We are good.
Yeah, we didn't get to Henry Sugar, but maybe
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah. Part 3 coming. No.
Well, I'll have him 100% by tonight. So.
Definitely.
But yeah,
That's good.
Wes Anderson, I know you're not watching this, but I love you and I love your movies and thank
You
you
wanna-
for what you do.
You want to be in one?
I would love to be in one.
I would too, honestly. That would be so fun.
It sounds like such a fun dynamic. He's very community driven, so he writes with people and he always, well, something about his process is he always like rents out a hotel and so he has the whole cast stay there and most of them like just eat dinner together, but a lot of them do their own costumes and makeup, so they show up to the sets already ready instead of having trailers and isolation and all that, but they all kind of stay together with one another. So yeah, Wes Anderson, if you ever need kid actors, no, probably
Young
not.
adult actors.
Young adult actors, look out for our debut
Yeah.
with Shooting Your Shot, which we're gonna have to change the name for that, by the way.
Why?
I'll tell you off camera.
Oh no.
But
No, it was such. Okay, never mind.
yeah, Wes Anderson,
Yeah.
thank you for your contributions to film. You have created iconic and emotional masterpieces. We thank you for your contribution to society.
And keep going.
Anything
keep making.
you come out with, I'm going to probably go see twice in theaters.
Yep. Don't blame you.
But yeah,
I'll go with you. Definitely. Oh, imagine if you made one in IMAX. Yeah.
yes, please.
Hollywood budget. Green screen. No, I'm joking. Yeah. That is it.
That's a wrap.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on
We'll
this
see you.
episode.
We'll see you next week.
See you
with
next week.
Whatever we talk about.
Beep.